I'm Robert Johnson, and I'm location pastor here at Leawood. So when I think about passing my faith on to the next generation, I'll talk about what I did with my girls. I have 2 daughters whom I love very much, and what I did for them, I didn't spend a lot of time doing at-home Bible studies, surprisingly. I didn't do a lot of indoctrination at home. What I did was invest a lot of time with my daughters. Most of my free time I spent with my daughters. I didn't invest any time in learning how to golf. I wish I had. I spent a little time at the gym, but spent a lot of time with my daughters. And my purpose in doing that was basically to impart my own life into them. And so my life is deeply rooted in following Jesus, and I wanted them to inhale that, to receive that, but not through lectures, not through preaching to them, not through indoctrinating them, but simply by living and demonstrating and modeling kindness and patience and all the things that to me, are what it means to follow Jesus. And the best way to share that with them was just for them to get to hang out with Dad and do fun things and to have adventures and to do things together where we're all learning together, and that's what I did. So that's how I tried to pass on. I think that's one of the great ways of passing on our faith to the next generation. I think about 3 people. So I think about my mom and my dad, first of all. I grew up in a Christian home. My mom, who grew up in the Pentecostal church, nurtured that spiritual life, that engagement with the Holy Spirit. She nurtured my faith life, made to believe God for impossible things, and I wouldn't be who I am today without that dimension. My father, who grew up in the Missionary Baptist Church, helped me to see, he modeled for me the character of God in faithfulness, consistency, truth-telling, keeping your word, and those are the kind of things he taught. Like, if you don't have anything else, make sure people can trust your word, trust what you say. If you make a promise, follow through on it. Go the extra mile to help other people. My dad was the person who gave me that part. And then my childhood pastor was the one who nurtured in me the call to help me to see the call to ministry, helped me to fall in love with the work of the church. He modeled that both within the church, but also in the entire region we stayed in Mississippi. He took the church to the streets, so to speak, and he modeled that and made me excited and interested about the possibilities for ministry. So those 3 people in one, 3 in 1. So I think for me, the one thing that I hope the resurrection already does, that I hope we keep doing, and that is multi-generational church experience. So we're doing life together. When I go to the worship services, they're multi-generational. When we do mission projects, multi-generational. And for me, instead of separating people into different groups, we do life together.